gradually coming to grips with the fact that there were still operations that he wasn't cleared for. Then the smile dropped from his lips. "Let's go, gentlemen," he pushed. "Shadow 01 is approaching the board and we need to get confirmation." The general's men hooked the laptops up to a stack of appliances on a rolling cart. Once the computers booted up, the sergeants transformed from laborers to technicians, expertly typing commands, bending the machines to the general's will. On the left computer, a map appeared with a little blue arrow near the border of Iraq. Every 10 seconds, the little arrow inched forward. The right computer displayed 2 windows. In one, there was a live video feed of a large house on the outskirts of Baghdad, a main residence with a north wing, a south wing, and a circular drive on the east side. The other window held a raw command line, similar to an old DOS prompt. Above the flashing cursor, 2 data lines read, "Link established. Ready." "Can't you get a better refresh rate on Shadow?" Windsor asked impatiently.
"I'm sorry, sir. 10 seconds is the best the software can do."
"Remind me to have Colonel Walker work on that."
"Yes, sir."
The sergeant pulled out a small memo pad and made a note. "There he is," said the general, turning his attention to the other laptop. On the screen, a black Mercedes pulled into the driveway, followed by 2 more. A gaggle of uniformed men piled out of the trailing vehicles and fanned out. After a moment, the driver of the lead Mercedes got out and opened the right rear door. A familiar figure stepped out, sporting his signature beret and obnoxious black mustache. "Get the snapshots." The sergeant clicked his mouse a few times, and a row of pictures appeared at the bottom of the window. "That one," snapped Windsor. "Send it." The sergeant grabbed the picture with his mouse and dropped it into a folder on the computer's desktop. Then he typed the file location into the command prompt and added the send command. There was a tense pause as the computer pondered its task, and then transmitted flashed on the screen. A few moments later, another message popped up. Received. Suddenly, the video in the other window rapidly swung away from the compound and settled on a distant horizon. The general could see the lazily winding path of the Tigris River stretching away to the southeast. "What happened to the feed?" "Fargo 21 is bingo, sir. He's RTB," said one of the sergeants, indicating that the source of the video, a Predator unmanned aerial vehicle, was low on fuel, and its operator had turned the remote control airplane towards its recovery base. "You've got to be kidding me!" "His loiter time is limited, sir. Don't worry, we have confirmation now, and Shadow will be there within minutes. We'll get him." "We'd better." 50 miles south of Baghdad, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Merlin Bosky pulled up the snapshot of the car and its passenger on his right console display and compared it to a hard copy photograph. The house on the screen matched the house in the photo, except the house in the photo had a little red triangle printed over the south wing. Intelligence was certain that the bunker was under that section. Merlin checked his position. He'd be there in less than 5 minutes. The whole idea of this mission made the hair on the back of his neck stand up. His presence here risked exposing the entire program. And for what? A practice run? No. Colonel Walker had called it something else. A validation. Whatever. Merlin put his concerns aside, focusing instead on checking his systems one more time. 4 minutes later, he called up his infrared targeting system, imaging the house in luminescent green. A chill went up his spine. He checked the snapshot again. It was the same house, the same as in the photograph, and the same as in the snapshot from the Predator feed. POTUS isn't gonna like this, he thought. The house was the same, but the vehicles were gone. General Windsor's eyes flared as a new message popped up on the right laptop. He balled up his fist and punched one of the aluminum filing cabinets, leaving a large dent. Despite his violent display, the message from Shadow remained on the screen, blinking, taunting him. Shadow 01 RTB. Rehearsal cancelled. Target escaped. Windsor had been setting this up all year. In February, POTUS, the President of the United States, requested that an option be quietly developed. A covert group in the Pentagon came up with the plan. Clear a path for